his movement speed, because I destroyed a couple items in rapid succession. Oh, I'm not going to say no to that. Nice. Yeah, I'm sticking with this shield bash here. It is hilariously effective. Also, I do need to remember provoke. It's quite useful. It'll be more useful if I was fighting with other players here, you know, co-op kind of thing. But still, it's quite useful, all the same. Okay. Drop the chandelier. Beautiful. Pulverize. Double resource stick. Alright. Nice. Piss off. Come on. Doubles resource regeneration. Oh, nice. That's what they meant. Okay, not bad. It's quite nice. If only that was a constant thing. Then again, there might be ways to buff regeneration via gear. In which case, I will definitely want to go grab them. Because it's just nice to have a lot more wrath. Ooh, some money. We're gonna have to actually stop soon and get some food. Felt a bit lazy earlier, so I didn't actually go and get anything beyond less than half a thing of Pringles. Had some before I went to bed. I had most of them before I went to bed. Felt too lazy to go get and proper.
That creature must die.
Teleporting zombies. Oh, just what we want to see, ain't it? Provoke. Keep on taunting. Blind. Or not keep on taunting, keep on bashing. Okay, they don't seem anyway particularly burly. They're just nuisances in that they can teleport. As long as I keep on doing this, keep on left clicking, I'll keep getting heightened senses, and that'll allow me to keep on be more likely to block, which will make them take that bit more damage. Blind. Spam charge. Spam right click, basically. Do that extra little bit of damage. Because they are just really goddamn tanky. They just last for goddamn ever. Come on, go down. Tanky. Those who have any one critique at this is enemies really are damage sponges. I don't really remember this being so much of an issue on my Witch Doctor. Probably because I was running around with, you know, however many zombie dogs at the time and constantly throwing jars of spiders at people that ran around and biting them. You know? In this case, I'm just relying on my shield and sword. Rare gloves. Reviving vices. 5 vitality, 5 regeneration, regenerates 5 life per second, reduces all resource costs by 4%. Monsters also give an extra 4 experience. That's cool artwork. There's no chandelier here, sadly. Okay. Taunt. Actually, that was unneeded, really. I hadn't even spent any of this. I don't remember that event ever happening before. I remember another guy wandering out, like in an area back over this way. You know, let me show you. Like in an area back over here, a guy staggering around from the corner and being like, help me or get away from me, then instantly turning into one of the undead. trying to eat my face. Remember that happening, not this. Also, I have absolutely no knowledge. I don't really have much knowledge of the lore system of this game, of this game series, and the lore system. I mean the religion system. Like they're talking about Akarat and all this stuff. I have no idea about any of this stuff. Okay, higher toughness, reduced vitality, but increased movement speed. It's only 7%, but I swear I can even notice it. I doubt I can. It's probably just a trick of perception rather than anything else. I was actually playing a bit of Path of Exile a while back. Wasn't half bad. I didn't want to play much because I was actually in the middle of recording Diablo 3 at the time, in my previous attempt. So I didn't want to get distracted from that, but I never got back to recording it. So I never got back to recording Diablo 3. So I never got back to recording Path of Exile. I was going to deal with that after I finished Diablo 3 in my previous stint. I've no real interest in recording Path of Exile at the moment. I'll probably do this and then see after that. Part of me is almost tempted to go back and recording more Overlord. It's just I'm only after. By the time this goes up, I'll only be after finishing my Overlord's first playthrough of Overlord 2. So I don't want to be going back right into Overlord 1 again. I want to put some time between it. So don't kill off any interest in it and all that.
Oh, minions, stay back. Back. May this wedge hold.
Also, they're more interested in getting to the restricted location than chasing him down.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones.
It would have made more sense if the skeletons had chased after him but were too late, rather than them reaching him but refusing to attack him. Also, how is he alive after 6 days in the crypts? He didn't bring supplies, or anything of the sort. He solely, I think we get to see a cutscene later on what went down. He solely, but anyway, he did bring supplies with him. It just happened over shot. It's not like he ventured in later on. It just happened, and he was kind of trapped in here. So he didn't have any supplies, food or water. He didn't have shelter from all the undead. So how did he survive? Well, ignore the undead being a threat and how he even survived the combat in the first place, and the fall, considering he is quite old and frail. Well, apparently isn't. He's apparently tougher than he looks. But the food and water issue, I'll focus on that because I know I find it more. I can make more of a joke out of it. But clearly, he's been consuming the cadavers that are down here. He's committing cannibalism and drinking his own piss. That's the only answer. Unless there's like stores of food down here for some reason, which you never encounter. Because remember, he's been trapped down here for the last 6 days. He needs supplies. Considering he's even up and about as much as he is, that would mean he's after having some supplies. If I don't eat for, a while, like, because I'm, distracted recording, I forget I'm even as hungry as I am. So, like, 10 hours, after the 8-hour session recording, like, I'm, feeling nauseous and my gut's aching me. He's been here for 6 days and it's fine. I know it's a game, but story! It's like, not story. The thing with games is, yes, there's fantastical stuff in it, there's magic, but it also has to aid our suspension of disbelief by basing it in reality. Well, depending on the story, of course. And it certainly seems to be, in general, the way they do Diablo. Yes, there's magic, but it also there's people in it, and they work in people ways, you know? So to help our suspension of disbelief, you know, people work like people. And there's magic, you know, as well as that. Rather than every single thing being fantastical.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Alright, we're just going to follow Decker the Bane back to Tristram.
Follow me to Tristram.
Well, technically New Tristram, but all the same.
I rescued the old scholar, and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
I wonder, did we ever get to see the cutscene of what brings Deckard and Leia, of the comet falling? Or does that come later?
We seek the sacred tomes that were stolen by Archbishop Lazarus.
Oh, well, what's in them? Not illustrations, perhaps?
No, they contain prophecies of the end times. Without them, we are lost.
But they have been gone for 20 years, and you survived.
And we will survive 1,000 more if we must. But the tomes will return to us.
Must be spectacularly Nottingham.
Your heresy is intolerable.
I love the scoundrel. For character abilities, I prefer the Templar, because he's a tank and he can heal and save you, and like if you get low in health, he charges in and, you know, blasts away the enemies. It's very useful. But the scoundrel for the commentary, oh, he's lovely. He's a real treat. I don't really use the Enchantress much, so I can't exactly comment on her. Ah, Blacksmith's gone. Though you can still use his stuff, though. Ooh. And Deckard Cain's commenting on the Crusaders. Cool. Normally they don't comment on your character class unless that's a new edition. I'm just checking out, and I'll be checking after I have a chat with them and turn in this quest. Well, continue this quest. Keep clicking on that by accident. Okay, let's see. Talk about the Crusaders.
Leah told me of your crusade to find the source of corruption in the Zakharum faith. I may have information that will help you. Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, spent many years trapped under Travancore and slowly tainted the Zakharum in a bid for freedom.
I have heard this, but knowing how it happened is not enough. I must find the source of the corruption and cleanse it.
I fear that Mephisto is no more. His soul was destroyed on the Hellforge. I am sorry, Crusader.
I've dedicated my life to this crusade, and your news does not change my oath. If I search my entire life and find nothing, it will still have been worth the journey.
Well, he took that well. At least the source of the corruption is dealt with. Just have to deal with the lingering effects, I guess.
Uncle, you're alive!
Took her a while to notice.
To you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Akarat favors me.
And suddenly there's a weird flash of light, and Drum yells out, "Akarat favors me." And he gets a sword. No, sorry, a magic dagger. The Shiv of Angels. Also, season achievement Rite of Passage. Reach level 10. Then we get Mighty and Magical. Demon Slayer, Fearless Veteran, Forged in Fire, Hero of the Sanctuary, and Above and Beyond. We have to get to Forged in Fire to get part of the season thing done. Instant Karma. Have the Skeleton King kill 15 of his own forgotten skeletons at level 70 on Tormented difficulty 1 or higher. Christ. Freaks have more fun. Kill 20 unholy trolls during the Magnet fight encounter at level 70 on Tormented difficulty 2 or higher. To unlock those difficulties, you have to ooh, what's this? Our helpful thanks to you for purchasing the digital deluxe edition of Reaper of Souls. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Fight the darkness. Oh yeah, to unlock those difficulties, you have to reach a certain level. If you reach level 60, you'll Master is currently the default highest difficulty you can go on. If you reach level 60, you unlock the next set of difficulties. I'm not sure if Torment is part of those difficulty set or the third difficulty set, which is unlocked by reaching level 70. And you can actually boost difficulties of your game while playing it. You used to not be able to, or maybe you still can't and I just misunderstood it. But it seems that you can actually boost it while playing. You just exit out, boost the difficulty and go back in. Here's this. Legendary Transmogrified Plan. This is for debt-themed armaments. And this is for unique helms line to the Infernal, Angelic, and the Dead. And here's the flavor text for the first one. Arma Mortis. For centuries, this tome of weapon schematics was locked away. The items it depicted deemed by its order as too dangerous to ever see the light of day. During the confusion after the Reaper invasion of Westmarch, however, the Armis Mortem somehow made its way into your hands. Oh, the Blizzard's dev team sent it to me. That's how. The Arma Heretic Corium, or something. Heretic Corium? This book of armor designs languished in Zoltan Kuhl's archive for years. Following his spoilers, though, the Arma Hereticum was retrieved from the desert sands and eventually found its way to you. I can only use it Mystic. Now that's superior, but I'm holding on. It feels wrong using a dagger. So, no. Leave this here until I unlock the Mystic, which I believe will be in Westmarch.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It can be a lonely life. What drives him?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
End times. For fuck's sake. Apparently Warhammer's infesting this as well. Apparently there's a thing in the Warhammer universe, fantasy, and some are fearing that they're trying to do the same thing in 40k. End times, where kind of shit goes down, but apparently it was poorly done and whatnot. That's at least the common thing I'm hearing, that a lot of stuff happened that didn't make sense and whatnot. So yeah. No books in there. Or maybe not a lot of things happened that didn't make sense, but it was just, well, I didn't really hear good details about it. That's basically the general gist I got. Also, passive skill. Fervor. While wielding a one-handed weapon, your attack speed is increased by 50%, and all cooldowns are reduced by 15%. Sorry, not 50%. Attack speed, 15%, as are cooldowns. As the wicked fall at your feet, you shall know the power of the crusade. Heavenly Strength. You can wield You can wield a two-handed weapon in your main hand while bearing a shield in your offhand. Your damage dealt is reduced by 20%. You must quiet both mind and body in order to feel the light. Only then shall it unleash your hidden strength. Here's Righteousness. Your primary skills generate an additional 3 rat, increases maximum rat by 30. The deeper your belief, the greater your power. Vigilant. Increases life regeneration by 6. Reduces all non-physical damage taken by 20%. May Akarat protect me, and grant me the fate to allow the